Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a general zodiac love reading for the sign of Leo. So this won't resonate with all Leos, so make sure to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. And let's get into it. So this reading, we're going to be looking at who and what is coming towards you in love. So we're going to start with a few oracle cards. And this will give us an idea of who this is and what is coming. Just be aware that all of these readings have been about someone that the viewer knows, except for Cancer. So this is probably about someone that you know. So if you don't want to hear about a past person, feel free to click off. So we're going to look at the bottom of the deck energy after the cut for an idea of who this is. We have work. You could be connected to... Who did I do today? You could be connected to a Cancer or a Scorpio. I believe it was Scorpio that I did. Yeah, Cancer and Scorpio had this card come out as well. So we have work, habits, health, service, colleagues, employees, skills, workplace, daily routines, nutrition, diet, fitness, hygiene, checkups, responsibilities. So this could be someone that is very into their work. They could work a lot. They could have a lot of work-related responsibilities. They could also be very into like nutrition, diet, and fitness. This could have been someone you met through work. So let's have a look at who and what is coming towards you. For Leo, I have a set of Leo twins. So let's see who and what is coming towards Leo. Something specific wants to come out. That one. Subconscious, 12th house. I believe that's Pisces. And on the bottom of the deck, we have healing. So it feels like this is someone who's been working on their healing. Insecurity, wounds, vulnerabilities, deep-seated pain. So I'm hearing deeply ingrained behaviors or programming. Teaching, powers, spiritual strength, difficulties, guilt, transmuting, healing others. And we have the 12th house with subconscious, all things hidden, limiting beliefs. Self-sacrifice, healing, endings, closure, spirituality, isolation, sorrow, intuition, dreams, unseen realm. So I would say that this is probably someone who's been isolating from you, who has a lot of sorrow and guilt for perhaps what happened between the two of you. I feel like whoever you're dealing with could have been, very unhealed. So let's see who this is. Who is coming towards Leo in love? You could have a spiritual connection with this person. Spirituality is coming up on both of those cards, so it could be a spiritual connection that has been a lot of work. All right, so who is coming towards Leo in love? We have the bat, so death and rebirth, endings leading to new beginnings. This is also giving me Hanged Man energy, so it does feel like this is someone where there's been a separation. This is air energy, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So let's see who this is. I feel like this person is reminiscing about you and has been unable to let you go. Again, it feels like this person could have guilt and sorrow over what happened between you. And this actually talks about endings, so I definitely feel like there was an ending with this person in the past. So who is coming towards Leo in love? Oh, that's good. We have the whale and the fox. So this could have been someone with a lot of shadows. They could have had a lot of unhealed wounds here. They could have been unsure of who they were. With the fox card on the bottom, there could have been deception, or there could have been, like, I'm hearing toxic behaviors, deceit, projection even I'm hearing. With the Whale card, this is actually really good because it's someone who's deep in emotion. And I was hearing that with that sorrow and guilt. I was seeing the Five of Cups. This is someone who's intuitively being guided back towards you and who has been healing. And the Whale also talks about communication. Music could be very symbolic between the two of you. You could have a connection through music. This is more of a feminine energy, so it feels like this person is more in their, I'm not talking about gender, but they're more in their feminine energy of empathy, emotions, intuition. And I do feel like this person could be feeling quite heavy with this Whale energy. The Whale also talks about someone who slips into an old story. So this person could have an old story that they repeat or cycles that they repeat. There could be something, an old story from their past, like something about their upbringing or a past connection that really wounded them. So let's get a little bit more information. We have quick action. So this person may be taking very spontaneous action towards you after a lot of self-reflection. You could have been mirroring in this connection. You could have reflected back onto this person wounds they needed to heal. And we also have set your intention. So whatever this connection is, whoever this is, set your intention, manifest exactly what you want by setting your intentions. You could have set the intention that this person started to heal. Limiting beliefs. This person could also have a lot of limiting beliefs. Yeah, we have unfinished. So there's unfinished business here, in progress, continuing, happening, unfinished, reappear. Yeah, that's what I was hearing. So it feels like this person has been on an upward trajectory. They've been healing and they're, they feel like something's unfinished. Remember with the bat, reminiscing, refuses to let go, and reappearing, return, come home, arrive, come back, arrive home. So what do we need to know about who and what is coming towards you? So this is someone who's coming in. They've been working on their stability here. Strong, secure, unwavering. So clearly they feel very strongly about you. We have chemistry, magnetic bond. So you could have a very magnetic bond with this person. With the two cards I'm seeing, I was hearing this could be a spiritual connection and one that was meant to, you could resonate with counterparts. I feel like this was a connection that was meant to trigger insecurity, wounds, vulnerability, deep-seated pain, to bring it, everything that was hidden, to bring it to the surface so that it could finally be healed. All right, so who and what is coming towards you? We have external, so outside of your control. So it's nothing that you couldn't have controlled what was happening here. It was outside of your control. There also could have been a lot of external factors, like I was talking about pain from the past, old stories, limiting beliefs. We have lost. So this person feels lost without you, and intuitively with the Whale card, they're being guided back to you here. We have fight for it on the bottom. So this is someone who wants to fight for this connection. They're feeling very lost without you, feeling very heavy. I'm just going to get two more. Perfect match, kindred spirits, soul connection. So definitely a spiritual connection. In alignment. So this person is coming into alignment. And we have years, a long period. So it feels like you've known this person for a long time. Perhaps it's been a long time since you've heard from them. So we're gonna get some tarot now. Take a look at who this is. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sagittarius. All right, so let's have a look. at who and what is coming towards Leo. We have Ace of Pentacles. So this could happen around your birthday, or, I mean, that card does show a birthday on there. I just saw 10:01 on the timer, so there could have been mirroring here. But it looks like this is someone who's coming towards you, definitely with a new beginning here, wanting a fresh chapter. Ace of Pentacles, they're coming in very stable, and we have that stable card. So they're wanting to come in more stable. With the Page of Pentacles, I also feel like this could be someone who's been working on their own stability, but also working on their healing, I'm hearing. Getting to the root cause of some of these wounds. So where's my list? So who is this coming towards Leo? Four of Swords in reverse, someone coming out of isolation. Four of Wands on the bottom, oh my goodness. So you could have been married to this person. Coming home, reappear, return home. So Four of Swords, this is someone who has been healing, who's been through an awakening, who has more awareness. In the Four of Swords energy, that's like quiet reflection, healing, gaining clarity. When it's in the reverse, that's someone coming out of that energy. That's someone releasing themselves from isolation. And it also talks about reigniting passions. Could be an air sign because the Four of Swords are air. And Four of Wands on the bottom. So I feel like this is someone you saw yourself marrying or committing to. And we also have, you could resonate with 1111 counterparts. We also have the Chariot, could be a Cancer. So it does feel like this is someone coming towards you quickly, and it feels like it was outside of your control, and that this person needed to come into alignment in their own energy before they could come towards you. I'm going to get one more for this person, who this is. Who is this? We have the Sun, so definitely could be a Leo. So this is someone who's gone through a lot of healing. This is someone who I feel like they're ready for happiness. This is someone who I feel like they've raised their vibration with the Sun, and they're ready to bring clarity here. How are they feeling about you? How are they feeling about you? With the Sun card, this could have been someone with, yeah, Five of Cups. There it is. I was wondering if that was going to come out with the Whale. And on these cards, on the bottom of that deck, it said guilt. This one says sorrow. So I do feel like this person feels guilt and sorrow and regret for not investing in this connection, not putting in more effort. For how they feel about you with the Eight of Pentacles, they definitely feel the energy of wanting to invest in this, wanting to commit. But like I said, with the Five of Cups, it's almost like they feel regret for not fighting for this connection, maybe. Five of Cups, they do feel a lot of sadness and remorse when they think of you. Page of Pentacles on the bottom again. So they are feeling like, what was I going to say with the Page of Pentacles? They are, a bulldog could be symbolic. I see a little bulldog on that table. But they are feeling like they need to come towards you with some sort of stability. And the Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles do talk about how they see you as someone who invested in this connection, and they feel sad that they didn't show that investment. What I was going to say before those cards came out with the Sun, this could be someone who took you for granted. It could have also been someone with, you could have triggered their ego. You could have triggered that wounding, those hidden wounds. They could have been quite defensive. With that Fox card, there could have been, you know, I'm not saying your person was a narcissist, but there could have been narcissistic tendencies or learned behaviors from their past, from their parents, I'm hearing. All right, let's look at their intentions. Let's look at their intentions. There could be something related to work here as well. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, there could be something related to work with the Eight of Pentacles, for how they feel about you. You could be an entrepreneur, or they could have met you through work, or they could watch you while you work. For intentions, Three of Pentacles is wanting to get on the same page. It's wanting to work things out. And Nine of Swords in reverse, I actually saw that when I was shuffling. And that does talk about wanting to heal, wanting to face this. So their intentions are to face you. They could even want your help with their healing, especially if you are someone who's on the healing journey. I'm not saying this person expects you to heal them, but I feel like this is someone who has been through a fair amount of healing, especially with this card coming out and healing on the bottom. And now they're ready to come towards you to continue that healing with you. Knight of Swords on the bottom for intentions. They do have a lot they want to say to you, and they could be intending to take quite impulsive or quick action towards you with the Knight of Swords. This person wants better days ahead. Their intentions are to have a brighter future with you with the Nine of Swords in reverse. So I want to see their behavior towards you in the future when they come in. So show me this person's behavior once they come in. We have the Fool, so they're definitely taking a leap of faith here. They want a new beginning. Their behavior towards you, they are going to take a leap of faith towards you. They are going to want a new beginning, wanting brighter days ahead with the Nine of Swords in reverse and Three of Wands. So they want to... The Three of Wands actually talks about wanting to start a relationship and create a stable foundation. The Three of Wands also talks about growth. So this person's behaviors, they are going to be showing growth and progress. It's no longer stuck is what I'm hearing. They're going to be helping create this solid foundation. The Fool. So new beginnings, freedom, innocence, originality, spontaneity. So this could come in very impulsive with the Knight of Swords as their intentions and the Fool as their behavior. This could definitely come towards you very unexpectedly. Their behavior towards you, next stage in a relationship, creating a lasting foundation. They're going to be very in control of themselves here. They're going to be showing you a lot of growth, looking ahead. So they're going to be wanting to talk about the future with you. And they're putting their plan into action. That's their behavior towards you. So let's see how you feel about them. How do you feel about them? We have the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom. So you could have been, I definitely feel like you invested in this connection with the Seven of Pentacles. Perhaps they didn't meet those investments because their regrets seem to be that they didn't invest in this connection. You could also have been waiting for this for a while with the Seven of Pentacles. Like you feel like you want to see the rewards of your efforts, right? Seven of Pentacles, you could be waiting for something to manifest. You could be manifesting this person reappearing. We have the Queen of Cups for how you feel about them. So you definitely feel like they did need healing with the Queen of Cups. And you could also be feeling, because of this connection, you learned how to love yourself. I started hearing, when I flipped that card over, I started hearing the song, I Needed to Lose You to Love Me. So you could feel like after the ending with this person, you truly learned how to love yourself. I do believe that you feel like this person needed healing with the Queen of Cups, though. You could also have a very intuitive connection with this person, or an intuitive feelings towards them. The Queen of Cups, it does look like you want to deepen this connection. The Queen of Cups can symbolize deepening an already existing connection. This person could have been younger than you with the Page and the Queen of Cups, or they could have just behaved more emotionally immature than you. The Page of Cups also talks about inner child. So I definitely feel with this energy that you feel like this person had a lot of healing that they needed to do, specifically around the inner child with the Page of Cups. I'm going to get one more for how you're feeling. How do you feel about this person? Could be dreaming about this person. Yeah, we have Judgment, so it definitely feels like you want a renewal here. You could feel like you awakened because of this connection. It also feels to me like you feel like this person had... Whoa. It also feels to me... I don't want to take all these. I might just take the Six of Swords because it's right on the top. But with the Judgment card, it feels like you feel like this person had a lot of self-evaluation to do. And maybe this person had a hard time taking accountability or looking at themselves. With the Six of Swords in reverse, you feel like you can't let go of this person. You haven't been able to move on from them. You could have tried to move on from them, but Six of Swords, I do feel like you still think about them. Six of Swords is not being able to move on. Not being able to leave them in the past. This person also could have been stuck in the past in some way with the Six of Swords in reverse, and the shadow of the whale slips into old stories. So this person could have been stuck in the past in some way, but you feel haunted by this person. I'm hearing a few songs. So again, the whale music could be symbolic. I'm hearing Ghost of You, or Ghost by Justin Bieber. And I'm hearing The Night We Met by Lord Huron. Is that how you say it? Huron? I had all of you, some of you. Wait, what are the lyrics to that? That song talks about the ghost of you. Caught up in the ghost of you. But there's this very specific line that I'm hearing. I just can't think of the third. I'm hearing, I had all of you, some of you, something, and now none of you. So anyway, take that as it resonates. I can't figure out the lyrics to that right now. All right, so I'll keep that. So let's look at what's blocking this connection. When I was trying to think of the lyrics, I covered my eyes with my hands, and now my eyes are blurry. The song Blurry by Puddle of Mudd could be symbolic as well. Anyway, what is blocking this connection? We have the Three of Swords in reverse on the bottom. So, and Death in reverse. So typically with blockages, we do look at the shadow attributes. So what's blocking this connection? Could be pain, resentment, this person could need to apologize to you. They could need to take accountability. You could need to forgive them. Death in reverse, repeating negative patterns. And that's what I was hearing with the whale and slipping into the old stories, slipping into old patterns. And we have all of this energy about healing deep-rooted wounds, like hidden wounding that have been deeply programmed into them. I don't think either of you have been moved on from this connection. So what's blocking this connection? Resisting changes in relationship, failure to change negative emotional patterns, repeating negative patterns, stagnancy. Three of Swords is a blockage. Needing to let go of a painful experience. So whether that is your person holding on to some story from the past, or needing to release some pain in their childhood, or some way that they were wronged from a past love, or it could be you. You could be holding on to a painful experience. It could be both of you. So it does talk about needing to forgive. So your person needing to forgive whatever happened to them in their past, you needing to forgive this person. Also, negative self-talk and limiting beliefs could be negative, or could be blocking this connection. All right, so let's look at the potential outcome. So we have Knight of Pentacles. So that is the energy of determination, commitment, dedication. We have the Five of Wands in reverse, the end of conflict, making amends, cooperation, the end of a difficult period, Five of Wands. We have the Six of Pentacles, equal give and take. And that could also be talking about you and this person, like you could be helping this person to heal in the future. Again, I'm not saying that you need to heal them or do their healing work for them. You can't fix anyone. But I feel like this person, the Sun, the Four of Swords in reverse, has done some amount of healing. This is reminding me of another reading I did. Could have been Aries. Could have been Aries. Could also be couples counseling here with the Six of Pentacles, like getting help from someone with this connection to overcome these difficulties. And potential outcome here, equal give and take and reciprocity, so a balanced connection. And Knight of Pentacles is, you know, being dedicated towards commitment. And the King of Cups also talks about an advisor. So I could definitely see for some of you that both of you are dedicated to overcome these difficulties, and you actually get advice, perhaps from like a couples counselor I was hearing. King of Cups is also someone coming in with more emotion, with more empathy. So that's good. What's your advice? What is your advice? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Five of Pentacles in reverse. So continue making positive changes. Five of Pentacles in reverse. I believe you've been making positive changes, and I believe your person has been making positive changes. I feel like there's positive change coming within this connection. For your advice, you know, maybe if you have any wounding around like feeling fear of rejection or abandonment, look at that, start healing those wounds. But mainly, I feel like both of you are making positive changes, and that there's positive change coming with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like this is also, you know, confirming someone coming in out of the cold, someone releasing themselves from isolation here in the future. Positive changes, overcoming adversity, forgiveness, feeling welcomed. So I'm not telling you that you should welcome this person with open arms, but when this person comes back, there is an energy of welcoming them back to see if they've made those positive changes. Improved love life. So this situation is going to improve, and I feel like you and your person are going to open up to each other. And any problems that you're experiencing right now will be overcome, and that goes for your Pentacle world too. So if you are experiencing some sort of financial, why can't I think of the word? Difficulty. If you're experiencing some sort of financial difficulty or adversity right now, that's going to be overcome too. That's good. That's good. This is a sign of progress and indicates the universe is sending support. Very nice. Very nice. And the universe could be sending support to this person to overcome some of their things as well. I mean that by, why is my hand shaking? Interesting. I keep hearing something about a counselor or an advisor. So it could be that your person has been getting help with their own healing. What did this say? Healing others. So I feel like you are very healing to this person, but someone who helps to heal others could also be helping this person and potentially be helping both of you in the future. Like I said, Knight of Pentacles, if I feel like you two are very committed to overcoming these challenges, and that could include like couples counseling. So let's get you some channeled messages from your person. Channeled messages from your person. I just saw when I cut the deck 15, which is devil energy, and it said, you make me want to do bad things. And right away I heard like triggering their shadows. You already know. Queen of Cups for how you feel about this person. You're very intuitive. You already know. And you know, if there's a reason you haven't been able to let go of this person, it could be because you're meant to come back together, right? You already know that. I don't even have to tell you that. All right. So, channeled messages from your person. I lie awake thinking about our future. I'm going to take that. I lie awake thinking about our future. So I'm seeing a little bit of insecurity on your person's side. We have, do you even care? So they're wondering if you still care about them. I'm ready, the Fool. That's their behavior towards you when they come in, the Fool. I also saw a few cards about spontaneous action. So I feel like this comes in when you're not expecting it. Think before you act. As I'm talking about spontaneous, spontaneous action. Do you even see me that way? See, insecurity. I see a lot of insecurity in these two cards. I dream about you a lot, too much. Let's get a few more. Do you think about me too? Like, again, look at the worry in this person. They're worried. It's a little bit insecure, right? We have, I'm covering up these because I use the numbers for dates. So I'm absolutely in love with you. And on the bottom, we have, you are so very special. And look at that. I miss you. Do you? Another question. So they're really questioning how you feel about them right now. So the 21st of a month, or the 17th, the 16th, or the 14th of a month could be very symbolic. 1977, 1976, 1971, 1974, 1970 could be symbolic. 1964, 1961, 1967 could be symbolic. We also have this 8 on the bottom. So 84, 86, 81, 87 could be relevant here, or the 18th of a month. Now for, did I say the 21st of a month or the 21st of a month? January 2nd, February 1st could be symbolic. April 6th, April 8th, April 1st, April 7th, June 4th, June 8th, June 1st, June 7th, July 1st, July 7th, July 8th, July 6th, July 4th, or August 4th, August 6th, August 1st, August 7th could be symbolic. So, Leo, I'm going to leave it here. As always, I am sending you lots of love and light, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!